Hi Joe, thanks for coming and seeing me today. How are you
Hi.
doing?
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. Yeah. How are
Okay,
you?
I'm good. Look, we need to have a discussion on your performance review again.
Okay.
Um, Look, I know we've had a chat not long ago regarding you no longer hitting your targets. We've been noticing that your behaviour has changed a fair bit. You seem a bit demotivated. Morale's quite low. Your complaints cases have escalated. Um, Other colleagues are coming up and also informing me that there's not much interaction with them. We've been noticing you're coming in late and leaving early. So all the things that we kind of went over in the last month are still reoccurring. We had a chat. You said this is going to improve, but sadly it did for 2 or 3 days. But you've slipped back into the way it was before. Is there anything that you want to discuss with me on a personal note, or any way the company can help you to start hitting your targets again and getting back on track?
I mean, no, not really. I've been trying, and just a lot of things that you've just thrown at me, a lot of different things, and it's going to be difficult to change them all, I guess.
Okay,
yeah.
well, if there's nothing personal, or if there's not something you're comfortable speaking to me about, it's important for you to know that companies like ourselves do have health professionals that you can speak to. If you don't want to speak to me direct, that are there to help you. For me personally, if there is something going on outside of work that you're struggling with, I'm more than happy for you to take a week, 2 weeks off and get that sorted out, so you come back to us, and you're fully motivated and you can perform as we wish, and as you were before. But in saying that, what I'd like to do moving from today, if you don't want to take any of those choices, is I'm going to put you through the company re-induction program again. And then what I can do to support you as well is that I'm going to give you on-the-job training. So I'll give you one of the top performers on the customer service team, and you can shadow them, and they'll be there to support you and help you with anything that you need. You can shadow them, and they'll be there to give you as full support as that they can give you. Once I've got the feedback from that person that you're starting to hit the targets again and everything's going smoothly, we'll then re-meet again and take it from there. Does that sound like a fair way to move forward and for you to start getting back on track with the way things are going?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it might be good to shadow someone to see how they do things, and to learn from them. I guess I've just got a lot on my plate. There's a lot of complaints, and they just keep piling up and piling up. So I think that might be good to help me learn how to manage my workload.
So is there anything that the induction program before hasn't been able to provide you to ensure that you're job ready for when the training's complete?
It might be good just to get a refresh, So yeah, it's sort of a good thing. It's just you sort of forget all that stuff when you've got so many things on the go, that flies out the window.
So it's nothing personal or anything in your personal life that needs to be you need help with to support you're just saying it's the fact that you're a bit overwhelmed at the moment, is that correct?
Well, I think maybe I might take you up on just that sort of speaking to someone just to get it out there and just have a chat. But I just feel a bit overwhelmed. There's just a lot of things I need to deal with, and a lot of complaints, and I just can't close them off. So they just keep adding up.
Okay, well I think that what you're saying there is fair enough, and I think the on-job training is going to be the way to resolve it. It's also imperative, I guess, if you're not hitting your targets and you're saying you're overwhelmed, and there's a lot of complaints that we are getting the full use of that 7.5 hours, so coming in late and leaving early isn't obviously the best things for that.
Yeah.
So if we're getting the full advantage of you working the full day, we have someone helping you. You go through the induction program. I'm pretty sure we'll get everything back on track, and then we'll revisit this in a month's time.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Okay, thanks, Joe. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.